Leni Robredo, the wife of the late DILG Secretary Jessie Robredo, is gearing up for a tough fight in next year's elections. Caroline Howard tells us Leni's plans for Congress and her battle with the Villafuertes.
Still grieving from the loss of her husband, Jessie Robredo's widow Leni is bracing for a tough fight for a congressional seat in the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. Almost every day, she says, her husband is dearly missed.
Do you still text Secretary Robredo's phone?
I do.
Seriously?
Even my children.
Na-delete ko na nga yung number. Hindi, pero you still text?
We still do.
Oh my gosh, do you still cry at night?
Most nights.
Really?
Yes.
Because
it becomes even more painful over time.
Reluctant as she is to run in next year's election, she says she was not influenced by the palace.
Many people were speculating that Malacanang pressured me into running.
Oo.
Actually, wala silang kaalam-alam.
Yun na nga yun.
They knew about it very late at night na of the same day.
Nag-file ka na?
Nakapag-file na ako.
She says her bid to seek an electoral post is a principled decision, one meant to break a tradition of dynasty in the province. She is set to run against several other candidates, including Nelly Villafuerte, the wife of Jessie's uncle, last-termer Congressman Luis Villafuerte.
What would my husband have done given the same situation? Parang alam ko na ayaw niyang talikuran ko yun eh. Kaya I never really had a lot of time to analyze the situation. I never really had a lot of time to think about it. I knew it was the right thing to do for the district, but I wasn't very sure if it was the right thing to do for my family. Parang yung nangyayari kasi sa amin na pag tatapos yung term limit,
Mrs. or anak?
Mrs., anak, apo. In one family, 4 yung kumakandidato ngayon. Iba-ibang posisyon, iba-ibang lugar. Yung district namin Karen is Naga plus 7 other municipalities.
Yeah,
yung magiging kalaban ko well organized, well entrenched sa labas ng Naga. Kaya talagang parang David and Goliath.
Following a last-minute decision to run for public office, Leni admits she is emboldened by the support she is getting from the public.
Maraming gusto sa akin because they see me as an extension of my husband. Actually, parati ko lang pinipray guidance.
Okay.
Parati ko lang, Karen, pinipray guidance kasi talagang until now, I knew I made the decision parang in a rush. Every day, tinatanong ko yung sarili ko if I did the right thing. Pero ang takot ko kasi, Karen, it might not be the right thing for my family. Kaya parati kong sinasabihan na, give me guidance. Naniniwala na yung laban na to, hindi ko lang naman to laban eh. Parang laban ito ng mga tao sa amin. Parang yung sa akin naman yung challenge kung paano mo ilalabas sa Naga yung gano'n na klaseng politika na pwede namang manalo kahit walang pera.
Leni says she would be open to working with the ruling Villafuerte family, but not at the moment.
Kung pareho pa din yung mga paniniwala nila ngayon, I don't think there is any chance that we can work together. Kasi ibang-iba yung aming mga paniniwala. Pero umiiba naman yung panahon, di ba? Umiiba naman yung panahon. Siguro pag dumating yung panahon na at some point meron kami mga paniniwala na similar, pwede siguro.
Aside from pushing laws that will benefit the marginalized sector, Leni says she is motivated to push for good governance, to honor her husband's name and legacy.
Sana with my running, I would be given the privilege of being able to continue his legacy. If I have some degree of authority, or if I have some degree of power, pag nasa public service ako, marami akong magagawa to continue his legacy. Marami akong iniisip na mga batas. Hindi lang yung memory, pero yung kung paano gagamitin yung kanyang memory.
Caroline Howard, ABS-CBN News.
All right, but